Hello everyone, B.O.B. here, and welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play Vanilla Minecraft series, and I am right back here where we left off on our island. Literally nothing has changed since the last episode. Um, I have devised a plan, as I said I would in the last episode, and, well, it all starts with gathering more materials, mainly iron. I'm gonna need some hoppers. So, you know what that means. It means I'm doing this. Yeah. Uh, I thought about going back to mainland and just looking for some surface caves, and then that way I could hunt a little bit while I was there. But I don't know. I got just a little bit of food on me. I think I'm gonna dig a little bit further into my branch mines. As you can see, I already found some coal here. So I gotta believe if I just keep mining out, I'm gonna find some iron. How could I not find iron? Aha! See that? Some iron, right next to some redstone. Let's see what we can get out of this. We'll switch to the diamond for this. What do we get? 6. That's that's not going to be enough. It's a start. It's a start. I'm gonna keep going. Well, that's not iron, but it's something, I guess. Hey, there's some more iron, right across from where I was just digging. How about that? See? See, there should be plenty of iron. I don't know why I'm struggling to find it. Alright. Seem to have uncovered another flooded cave. Uh, I mean, these are cool, but the downside is I don't really have what it would require to, well, clear them quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and just build some stuff in here. Sounds like there's some mobs on the other side of this. Oh, that sounded like a fish or a squid dying. I don't know. But yeah, so that's probably going to be an obstacle unless I just start a new branch in a new direction. But well, I'm still in the middle of the ocean, so I mean, I guess I'm gonna be running into that sort of thing everywhere, huh? Look at this, working my way into the flooded cavern. Found me some diamonds. So, I mean, I guess the work's paying off. Although, I'm down here looking for iron right now. But I'm not gonna complain about the diamonds. I'm sure there's still more. Yeah, I can still hear more water that needs to be cleared. That could be a problem. But I'll get these diamonds. And so, in that very brief mining session, I did gather a lot of redstone, a little bit of coal, some gold, uh, 2 more diamonds out of the deal. I got one in the chest upstairs by the surface. But here's what I was going for. Altogether, 23 iron. So that's going to be enough. I can craft up a couple hoppers and have some extra for spare tools if I need it. As you can see, I'm still using a stone axe here. And I only have well, I do have enough diamonds. I could craft another pickaxe if I need to, but I'm trying to use this sparingly as it is my only one at the moment. But, well, main objective here. Oh, jeez, that didn't even. There. Main objective here was to capture a couple villagers, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a couple villager-powered crop farms. Uh, I don't know what kind of crops they were growing at the village that I had found in the last episode, but I do know that there were crops there. I saw the garden. Um, so I figure I'll have them farm whatever crops they're already farming in a controlled farm and collect those crops and sell them right back to them. So eventually I can build up from there to get my tools from them and more building materials, even golden carrots. That's probably going to be my food source. I just finished my last apple a little bit ago. I got 2 chicken left, and that's all the food I got. So that was supposed to be like the main thing was going after villagers for food. And I'm just about ready to do that here. I just wanted to smelt up all this iron so I could, yeah, craft up the things I needed. Okay, with the first step of collecting iron complete, my next step is to gather a whole bunch of dirt. And I'm sure I have a little bit. Um, but probably not enough. One objective I have is to kind of level off this island. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of that. Maybe trim some off of the top of this island. I want this all to be kind of flattened out eventually anyways. Like I said, I'm going to build a paradise on this island. So it's gonna be a lot more level terrain. I don't want it to be completely like sea level. It's gonna come up a little bit out of the water, of course, but it's not gonna stick this high up out of the water. So I think this hill on the back here ought to provide me with at least the dirt that I need, and hopefully I don't dig down into my little hut. I don't even really have a little hut. It's just it's a mine. A mine is all I have. I've just been placing my bed down and sleeping when I need to. Uh, so yeah, we'll worry about I guess a starter base at some point. But to start off with, it's going to be that food source. So it's going to be a roundabout way of doing it. I'm going after the villagers first. And I'm going to have them farm some vegetables for me at first, and eventually buy the golden carrots from them. But uh, I don't know. Like I said in the last episode, I'm going to take my time with this series. I'm going to do things right. You know, there's no reason not to. But yeah, I'm going to grind this out a little bit. There, quick and easy, just leveled off the back of the island a little bit there, and of course I'm gonna clean this all up later. I'm envisioning sandy beaches surrounding grassy, like a nice green grass front yard for my beach villa. I picture a swimming pool and of course a dock off the one side. But that's all later down the road. Next phase of the plan is to gather more wood. Now, I could just stay here and keep growing trees and chopping them down, and then growing more trees and chopping them down. But there's a forest not too far from the village that I plan on, acquiring my villagers from. So, I'm thinking I secure the villagers. I can go to that village, trap them all in their houses or in holes or however I can do it to make sure they're all safe and not going to get killed by mobs. I can hit the forest behind their village to collect the wood that I need, and then my plan is to build they're called sort of a chickie. If anybody knows what that is, if you've ever been to like the Florida Everglades, they have these docks sort of out in the middle of the water, where you can kind of set up your tents and kind of camp out, in the middle of a body of water on this like freestanding dock. And apparently it's like a reflection of how the natives in that area lived. Originally, they lived in these on these chickies, and these islands would sort of develop beneath them. But the islands were actually made up of the discarded shells from like the seafood that those natives would live off of. I don't know, but the point is, I'm gonna build one of these chickies sort of in the bay away from the village where the villagers are now, because I plan on building a breeder there. Uh, but it's going to be just a little bit out into the ocean, so it's not too close. We can have only one thing within the simulation distance at a time. Uh, but yeah, then I'll have the villagers over there farming up my crops, and that'll have to be like a location that I AFK at to have them collect my crops, I guess. I suppose I could do something here, but I don't want. I want to keep it all hidden. You know what I mean? I want this area to look nice. So maybe later on underground I can do something, or I do plan on doing like an underwater base as well. So that's possible plans for in the future. But this is just gonna be the for now situation, how we get started. It's gonna be it's gonna be a farm on a chickie. Alright, and right there is the village, and I am standing on the shipwreck that I discovered in the last episode, and I think I'm actually gonna raid this thing. There's probably a treasure map inside. It looks like I got some company down there waiting on me. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of this real quick, and hopefully this will be real quick. Wow, this thing is really buried, it looks like. Really, really buried. I should have maybe brought some doors or something. Maybe I'll come back for that. Let's worry about securing these villagers. I don't want to spawn any hostile mobs over there. And have them get to those villagers. I need as many of them alive as possible. I mean, I suppose as long as I have two, it'll be good. But having more would be better. Yep, villager roundup time. Is that? Oh, okay. He lives right here. There's one. Oh, guys, we might be in trouble because I do not see another living villager in the area. So, that is a problem. Only one villager alive. Huh. Maybe I should have came here the first time. Maybe I did get close enough to spawn in some hostile mobs and some villagers. Well, they paid the price, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I definitely need to reevaluate the situation. I mean, I got plenty of crops here. That's the thing. But yeah, with only one villager, I'm thinking my best bet is to try and obtain a zombie villager and cure it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. Yeah, I'll have to think about this. Okay, so I think I've made a decision. We got one villager here. He is secure. He can't. As you can hear, he's trying to get out, but he cannot. Uh, See, he wants to get to this workstation over here. But I'm going to leave him in there for now. He is safe and secure. Nothing can get to him. He can't get away. So I'm going to hop back on my boat and maybe go around the edge of the ocean some more. I mean, surely this isn't the only village. And here we go. We got ourselves another oceanside village. And it's actually not all that far from the other one. That big mountain over there, it's like just past that mountain was the other village with only one villager in it. And with this one, I did not hesitate. I immediately went and trapped all the villagers in their homes. And if you walk around this village, you can see all the doors got cobblestone blocks. You can hear them inside. So, I have acquired more villagers. I can now get my farm up and running. And then, well, yeah, this place is full. It's populated. So, I shouldn't have any trouble building the farm and the breeder and producing more villagers. Okay, so since I had to rework my plans rather than build the chickie out in the middle of the ocean like I had planned or out in the middle of the bay, I'm just going to do it right off the end of this dock here. So it won't actually be a chickie, it'll just be a dock. But, well, I got the dirt. I'm going to need some of this sand. I'm going to need some glass. I guess I don't need to use glass. I could use like fence posts or fences or something. I think I'll just harvest up some glass. And maybe I'll trim out that little sandy island right there. But yeah, let me go ahead and do that. And I'm going to get this thing built up real quick. Or I'll try and do it quick. Okay, so I kind of leveled out that little sandy island over there, and I have got some glass smelting, and it's going to take a while because I only got a single furnace at the moment. But that's okay, because what I need to do now is go around and break all the beds and workstations in this village. So that way, whenever we bring in new villagers, we can assign them their careers and their beds. uh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna get to work on building this farm out here. Have my little feeder villager stuck in this corner over here. I'm gonna put down a bed in this corner over here for my farmer, and I don't know. I could plant carrots or potatoes. I think at this point. So uh, I think I might do carrots first. Oh, maybe potatoes first. They're better. Baked potatoes are a better food source than raw carrots. I don't know. Whichever one I do first. I gotta go over to that other village and get the other villager. I got one in this house right here, which he'll be nice and easy to move. In fact, I bet if I go in and just break his workstation, which I think I actually broke his workstation. Yeah, I think if I just break his bed and put one in there, he'd find his own way in there. But first, I want to get the feeder villager in place. Um, and yeah, well, I mean, well, I guess I gotta get the farmer in place first, or the feeder villager is gonna sink to his workstation. I don't know. I'm gonna go get another villager, and then I'll sort it out when I get back. Well, apparently there was a villager I missed. I thought I had them all trapped in their homes in this village, but I guess I missed this guy. So he has volunteered to transfer to the other village. I think he's a nitwit anyway, so he's not going to take a profession. So this would make a perfect breeder, or I mean feeder villager. You know, I can cram him in over the hoppers, have the other guy do the farming, and it should work just fine. Okay, I got him here. Now he's just kind of bobbing in the water. There we go. There we go. Okay, guy, I need you to go into this farm. In fact, it's getting dark, so we need to kind of hurry this thing along, really. Or at least get you in here. Now, before I let you loose, put a couple of blocks in here. Just make sure he stays in here. And, ooh, I almost forgot to do this. Just put a block on that. We're gonna have to light this place up. That'll work. Okay, guy, I need you out of this boat. And get in the corner. Get in the corner, my guy. Get in the corner. Go on. Almost there. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god, look at the mobs out here. Jeez. You should already be synced up to that workstation. So I should be able to just let him go and give him some potatoes. Till the land and let him get to work. I mean, here goes nothing. Would you look at that? I'm gonna get some sort of a door system that they can't go through. Maybe something with involving these trap doors, so that way I can get through, but they cannot. Because I want to be able to trade with these guys. Like, what trade does this guy have? Well, he buys potatoes. Well, guess what? He's going to be farming potatoes, and he also buys pumpkins, which is great because we can get some pumpkins growing right away too. In fact, there's some in this very village. Yeah, this should work out. This should work out quite nicely. I just need to till this land and give this guy his taters. Here you go, mister. Plant them up. Plant them up. I'm gonna go see if I can round up some more in your village here, and I'll help you fill up this farm. Yeah, you know, and then you gotta feed the nitwit over here. I think you got it. Yeah, you got it. Get to work. For now, we're just going to have this one farm. I'll probably build up the other ones in between episodes, and I'm also going to put roofs on these things. I mean, you don't want to leave your villagers exposed to nature. They can get struck by lightning and stuff. But I don't want to use, like, oak. There's too much oak in this build already. I think I'm going to go get some dark oak to build the roofs with. And then I think my plan is to do it in such a way that, I don't know, they all kind of blend together into one sort of structure at the end of this dock. I might even put like supports and stuff underneath just for visual appeal. I suppose I better give this guy his potatoes. I'm walking around giving you guys an explanation while this guy could be farming. There you go, feller, get to work. But yeah, we have got a farm up and running. Maybe I'll help this guy do some planting since he wants to just buy potatoes from me instead of... Actually, yeah. Buy some of these potatoes. Good job. Okay. So that way he's locked in. I don't have to worry about his trades changing up. I know I got a guy that buys pumpkins and potatoes, and I have access to both pumpkins and potatoes. So far, so good. The llamas are fighting. The llamas are fighting one another. What? Why are they fighting each other? Oh, I've never seen that before. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this farm is well basically done. It should be operational as soon as this guy's inventory gets sufficiently full. He should start sharing his potatoes with this guy over here. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna build two more, one for beetroot, one for carrots. I might even build more than this. You know, like this is just kind of a foundation. It's just getting started. So you know, we're still early game here, but I'll probably build one over in this area, build one over in this area, or maybe both along this side might look better. But yeah, before I call it, I mean, a lot of the stuff I'm gonna do like in between episodes and stuff. But before I call it a day today, I got one more thing I needed to do. All this traveling across the ocean is reminding me a lot of playing Zelda Wind Waker. I don't know if you guys have played that one. It was such a fun game. Well, I mean, I love all the Zelda games. Like, you know, how can you not like Zelda? But I don't know, just like the fact that I'm traveling everywhere by boat, island to island, for some reason it feels very reminiscent. Anyway, I have come back to the island with the ruins on it, and that is because, wow, there's still sand here that hasn't despawned. During the last episode, I came across these ruins, this one and that one, over there out in the ocean. Hey, look, there's a donkey. And I didn't really dig underneath them, and someone told me that had I dug a little deeper, I would have probably found some treasure. So I have come back to this location to dig a little deeper, and we're going to see what we can find. I don't know. I'm down to the sandstone. I'm not seeing any treasure chests or anything like that. Oh, I see a pillager captain, which is going to make it very difficult to go back to my village if I kill him. I don't have a flint and steel on me. That's okay. No. Oh, I guess I gotta kill them. Oh, that's rough. Now I'm gonna have to find a cow and drink some milk before I go back to my village. Doing that. Yeah, though. I definitely didn't find any treasure here. I'm gonna go check that other ruin. Yeah, maybe this one's a dud. I don't know. There's some weird water things going on in this one. Whoa. Whoa. Hey, there's a chest. How about that? Let me get rid of that water there. Oh, okay. I don't want to drown while I'm looking in here. So the coal's useful, and wheat isn't bad, but I mean, there's plenty of places to get wheat. But I know what everybody else is thinking. What's this got? Luck of the Sea 1. Alright. I will take Luck of the Sea. Yeah, maybe I'll dig just a little bit deeper over there since I found this one here. Let me just have a look in here and dig just a little bit further, then have a probably sleep for the night on this island, and then yeah, work my way back to the village after locating a cow. And here we go. I had to take a slight detour, and yeah, a cattle farm is probably a good idea at some point. I'm not too worried about that just yet. But this is what I needed. There we go. Now I can safely return to my village without triggering a raid. I think. Yeah. Oh my god, this was like 49. Like, it's seriously been like 10 minutes. And I wasn't even in the area. For most of that. I think for now, I'm gonna just cover this thing in half slabs. And then I'm gonna AFK here. I'm gonna maybe fill up this double chest if I can. Where are these bubbles coming from? Is there like a... yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just kind of cap this off with half slabs for now, and then I'm gonna AFK here. Probably just kind of post up inside one of these houses, and just yeah, AFK for a couple hours. Fill up this double chest maybe, and then I'm gonna have plenty of potatoes to trade with, and well, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to call this episode a wrap. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I am completely out of time. I'm way behind. I'm way behind on uploads. I'm hoping to get another tutorial out by the weekend, but yeah, things are a little bit crazy right now for me. So I'm doing what I can while I can. But, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button. And if you're interested in seeing more from me, consider subscribing as well. I want to invite everybody to come join the BOB Gaming Discord server. I will post a link to that in the description below, as well as my Twitter, in case you wanted to follow me there for video announcements. Is really all I've been posting on Twitter at this point. But, you know, I will try and utilize that a little bit more, provided I get more followers on there. I don't know. I don't have a huge Twitter presence. That's okay with me. I really just use it to announce videos here. So if you wanted to keep track of that sort of thing, maybe follow me on Twitter. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and of course, wish you all a wonderful day.